Guys, a freaking bombshell just dropped. No, not even a bomb, a nuke. And that is because Bloxroot has just announced its final bulletin of news. And with it, we have learned tons of things, from the biggest balance update yet to the entire game being remade and much more. For a bit of context, for those who don't know what a bulletin is, basically it's a news article that Bloxroot has been putting out week by week for the past month. It all started with Bulletin 20, then it went to Bulletin 21, 22, 23, and now we have Bulletin 24. Blox Bulletin number 24. I'm so excited. Let's get it straight into it. The Blox Bulletin. A rebuilt beginning is taking shape. Something is changing in the First Sea by the Blox Bulletin investigation team. Okay, so for this picture, we see a globe of a bunch of First Sea islands, a compass. Anyways, let's read. The later seas have endured ancient powers, strange experiments, invasions, and conflicts capable of affecting the entire world. Yeah, a lot of that stuff did happen in the later seas, like the Third Sea. Now, compared to them, the First Sea has remained strangely quiet, its islands frozen in time while the rest of the world continued to change. Then, in a sudden flash, every island appeared to change at once. Old locations rebuilt, new paths opened, familiar enemies began behaving differently, and the world suddenly felt more alive. For better and for worse. For worse. Dude, guys, if this doesn't freaking spell out First Sea rework to you guys, I don't know what does, because this is clearly what it's talking about. There's no other way. There's no other way this is not talking about a First Sea rework. The fact that it is the last bulletin must mean that this update is happening real soon. And that is not even the last bit of information. We have so much more to read. So let's keep going. Pirate Village is now struggling with unruly pirates. The military's operations is placing Magma Village in danger, and rumors of corruption run deep within the prison. Other islands are beginning to uncover problems of their own. Oh, so whenever in the past bulletin, let me go back, it was talking about the Magma Village and the military and like the pirates. This is basically giving early lore of what those stories are happening post First Sea rework. You know what I mean? So they're already telling us way before this announcement. They're already giving hints of it, but they didn't talk about Prison 1. I don't remember that. Whatever caused this transformation did more than reshape the land. It gave the First Sea new mysteries, new dangers, and reasons for adventurers of every level to return to where their journeys began. Typically, you wouldn't grind in the First Sea, but with this update with the First Sea rework, there is a reason for higher levels and max levels to go to the First Sea and complete some stuff for whatever reason. Maybe there's some rewards you can get. There's a lot of incentive. It's not just map changes. There's stuff that even max level players can do, which is great. Let's get into the next story. The Buildup of the Summer by Ripindra and MyGame, owners of Bloxroot. I don't think we knew that, buddy. We got a story from the owners. Okay, let's look at his artwork. We see MyGame and Indra in outer space. Okay, so C4's happening in outer space. Too much spam, grinding, boring. Is that like a cloud coming from the Bloxroot's Earth? No drop luck, more grind. Okay, I guess these are like complaints that the owners are seeing and looking at. Hey, notice how they're just looking at it and not doing nothing. Whoa. Uzov has been fired the next day. I'm kidding, owners. It's a joke. Okay, let me stop talking. All right. Dear our loyal players, we wanted to finally talk about what the team has been building towards this summer and how the stories from these past bulletins connect to what comes next. You may have already noticed we've released one update so far, the Doghouse Indra event. If you missed it, stay tuned because we'll be conducting the official release of this event on August 1st, 2026 at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Whenever you go to this bulletin, you should see this timestamp in your time zone. So if it says 9 p.m. for you, that's probably when it's gonna happen. Or if it says like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., whatever the case may be, wherever you are in the world, it will update to that time of when it should be happening. Moving on, that's what I'm thinking. We've got some actual new information to share. After spending last year reworking and modernizing existing fruits, our new magnet fruit will kick off a new wave of fruits arriving later this year. Okay, so this is gonna be the first fruit that they're releasing, along with some more fruits coming on later this year. Before that, however, we'll need to introduce our biggest PvP balance patch yet, followed by more previews and a trailer leading into the main release of the summer, an entirely rebuilt beginning for Bloxroot. Oh, okay, so we basically just got a bunch of stuff within one paragraph. It sounds like we're gonna be getting a big PvP balance patch, and then after that, we're gonna get a preview into a trailer, and then we're gonna have the update. So hopefully those, like, we can get like a trailer or a sneak peek by next week or something. I don't know, but being that it's the last bulletin, I would imagine this is gonna be happening real quick. So who knows? All right, so let's keep reading. So what do we mean by an entirely rebuilt beginning? This is much more than polishing a few islands. The First Sea is being rebuilt with improved progression, redesigned locations, more expressive characters, characters, expanded stories, and new activities that give each island a stronger purpose. Okay, so it sounds like NPCs are getting reworked. All the islands are getting a new look. There's gonna be lore and mini activities that everyone could be part of. Okay, cool. What's this image, by the way? What's this image showing? Oh, there's a sneak peek. Beware. Who's that? Is that the gas knight right there? Who's that guy? Boss level. There's a new boss, or maybe it's saying. Oh, maybe they're saying they changed the bosses, and then there's nothing on here. There's something, but we can't see nothing. Oh my god, I'm seeing some images that is making me very happy. I want to react to it with you guys, so let me keep reading. We know the original grind can feel repetitive, especially when the main path is defeating the same groups of enemies again and again. Yeah, those quests are not disappearing, but players will now have the optional ways to progress by exploring islands, helping their residents, uncovering hidden puzzles, and completing new challenges. I'm not gonna lie, I hate grinding in Bloxroot, and I'm sure you guys do too. It's so repetitive, but now they're introducing new ways to level up that's not just beating the same enemies up. Like, I'm sure like a lot of you guys don't mind grinding, but at least it's not for me. I get sick of it after a while. I want to switch things up, but this is gonna be now a way for players to just progress through the first sea and get through the first sea into the second sea more efficiently. Nice. Okay, these activities will not only help newer players move to the first sea, but it can also reward experienced players who return to take part in their first sea activity. Okay, let's look at these images. This is crazy. We are getting actual in-game screenshots of, oh my god, that's the underwater city. That looks crazy. Hold on. Where is this? Oh, I mean, I forgot I'm in this photo, so I'm acting surprised as usual, but it's my video, and since I'm in the photo, can I just show you where that is? Okay, so this one I can't really show you where this is. Actually, let me expose some secrets. This is obviously Magma Village, but it's in a cave and it's part of one of those moments. I'm not gonna go into more detail beyond that. This right here, should I say it? Can I get in trouble? I mean, there's like 14 islands in the first sea. It wouldn't be too much damage if I say where this is at. Do you guys have any guesses where this is at? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. You have 3 seconds before I tell you. 3, 2, 1. All right, Fountain City. Oh my god, I'm getting fired. Okay, so basically where this is happening all the way up top at Fountain City. At least for that photo. It's so much more detail in a good way. Like, it's not like in a laggy way, but like it just looks so much better. So that is here at that location. Now this I'm sure you guys can probably tell where this is at, but I just want to do a quick comparison. First of all, this looks crazy. Look how much detail. This is such a beautiful environment. This is so good looking. I can see like the Sharkman Race logo. There's towers. There's so much like details in the corals. There's like bubbles going to like the roof or like wherever they are. They're underwater. This is an underwater island. So now let's compare that to the actual underwater island currently in game. All right, so this is how it looks right now. Look at that. That's beautiful. And this is what it's turning into. Isn't that freaking crazy? It looks like someone ran this through AI because of how much detail is in this photo all of a sudden. You know what I mean? And this is like somewhere else. I can't show you and I can't compare it to nothing. It's crazy. It's nuts. We've learned so much in just 2 stories so far. We've still got a little bit more to go, so let's keep reading. There are plenty of smaller changes hidden throughout the C2, or the sea as well. Middletown's forgotten central building may finally have a purpose. A new map feature to help with navigation, and tracking your progress across the world will become much clearer. But words alone can't capture the scale of these changes. You'll have to experience it yourself to fully understand. Hey, release the update and I will. This is only the first step. Thank you guys for reading our latest bulletins. This will be the final one for now. If you all enjoy this new direction, make sure to subscribe to no, I'm kidding. What you should. We would love to continue giving every sea the same kind of updated, more meaningful experience. We hope you're equally as excited as we are for these changes. Stay tuned. Boom. Wait, what's this? P.S. If you've made it this far into the blog, you must be a die-hard Bloxroot fan. Hey, if you made it this far into the video, you should subscribe. And I'm sorry, let me stop asking. And we greatly appreciate your dedication to the game. We hope we can count on your vote in the Roblox 2026 Innovation Awards. Show your support by voting for Bloxroot for Best Action and Best RPG. Guys, please, let's do it. I mean, for all the changes, it's the least you could do, right? Let me show you how easy it is. So if you just click here, join the game, you just make your way way all the way over here, or there might be another way to vote, but I don't really know. If you come to this big cube right here, vote for your favorite games. All right, if you go to best action experience, if you vote for Bloxroot's, that'd be great. But honestly, you guys should be picking what you guys want to pick. For me though, I'm picking Bloxroot's. And if we continue a little bit more, best RPG experience, Bloxroot's is here right there as well. If you guys enjoy Bloxroot's, make sure to vote for it. Do whatever you want. It would be greatly appreciated. As of right now though, we have a bulletin to finish reading. And now with the final section of the bulletin, the biggest PvP balance patch yet. So now we're finally going to learn what this PvP balance patch is about. By the Bloxroot's dev team arrive at the rebuilt First Sea, one more major update is approaching, and it is coming next week, okay? The next PvP update will introduce our largest balance patch yet, with changes covering fruits, races, swords, guns, and fighting styles. Wait. You're not nerfing Dragon Talon, are you? They better be buffing Dragon Talon. If you're doing anything to Dragon Talon, you better be buffing, okay? This is more than changing a few damage numbers. Several abilities are receiving new behavior, improved hitboxes, faster cast times, reduced end lag, entirely reworked mechanics. Ghost users, for example, may notice that their summoned ghosts have become much more capable, as they will now be able to use sword abilities. What? That's sick. What do you mean? Bro, his ghosts, his clones are using sword abilities. What? Dude, that's gonna be crazy. Is that not gonna be crazy for combos? Hey, ghost mains are striving right now. What else? Pain's last stand is also being completely reworked. Its duration is now shorter, but defeating your opponent before time runs out will let you survive. So basically with Pain Fruit, there's a passive when you die, where I think when your rage meter's full and then you die, you come back to life where you get your health back, but like you do more damage, you have a second chance at doing damage and whatnot. But if you manage to kill your opponent, you can just negate that effect where you don't die. That's crazy. That's kind of nuts. Okay, that is only a small fraction of balance changes to come next week. So get ready to rediscover your go-to build for PvP or grinding. From high tier fruits to weapons that have been forgotten for years. We've never seen so many balance changes at once, so expect a bit of craziness until things become rebalanced as we approach the large upcoming update. Next week, bro, PvP is gonna be busted next week. This is gonna be so many new combos like people can come up with. Bro, we have learned so freaking much in this bulletin. Oh my god, I gotta open up Bloxroot. Bro, soon all of this will change. That's crazy. This NPC could look different. These guys, I don't even know if these guys would be here. This island's gonna be completely different. This is kind of sad. The Bloxroot is finally changing the entire First Sea. I probably still will die to the lava on this island. This is actually kind of sad. Like I might have to play a little bit more before the rework comes out. This is gonna be nuts. But guys, we have learned so much in the bulletin. What is your favorite piece of news that we've learned? What are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I'm excited for all the sea rework and all the changes. I'm not really that great at PvP, but I'm looking forward to that next week as well. Along with everything else that's coming with this big rework, dude, there's a lot that's gonna change. I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are equally as excited for it. And also, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to vote for Bloxroot for the best action and best RPG, I would appreciate it because, you know, I'm a Bloxroot's guy, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!